phoniness anymore. Why don't you personally see what happens if you stop faking to yourself first and then to other people? You understand the mask is your mask, therefore you have to drop it off yourself first before it becomes dropped off to anyone else. You have to take it off yourself, which, by the way, while painful at the moment, becomes a great relief afterward. Then you don't have to carry them around and change them periodically according to what you want from the other person. Why do you think you change your masks? To please them, so that they won't hurt you. And all this time, all this energy, and all this money, by the way, that you're wasting and keeping on the front. Now, if you were to drop your pretense, I want to assure you of something. Now, what I'm telling you is the truth. What you tell yourself is a lie. Now, to prove that you have just been told the truth, do what truth tells you to do, and you will see a difference in the way you feel. You won't feel the way you now do. You won't feel heavy and depressed, and you won't feel the horror of life pressing down on you as you now do. You can go anywhere you want and be in command. What has the situation got to do with you? Whether you're with rowdy people, whether your money goes away, or whatever. What have circumstances, outer conditions, to do with you when your spirit is free? This spirit, by the way, this spirit of truth, doesn't want anything from the outer world. It doesn't want the approval of other people, which you now so desperately seek. Look what flattery can do for you. That is called being childish. That is called being immature. That is called being lost. To get so excited when someone says something nice about your personality, which is a lie, by the way. They flatter you to get what they want from you. Or they say something nice about your clothing, and you beam. The reason you beam is because the faker in you suddenly feels thrilled and affirmed. And it's all a part of the horror story. But back to an assurance. When you have been brave enough to drop off the phoniness, little schemes, you know all the little schemes you had? How many schemes did you have today? You don't know. The reason you don't know is because you're not aware of yourself. You don't watch your mind operating. You don't know what a fake you were today out there. You don't know how you tormented yourself out there today because you thought you had to go around pretending to be someone, pretending to be good, pretending to be intelligent. Now, the human being, man or woman, who has dropped their phoniness and everything else that goes with it, the obsessions, the yearnings, can get up in the morning and go through his whole day and into the night feeling quite free, quite at ease, quite quiet, not hoping for the phone to ring, not hoping for the mailman to bring something rewarding or exciting or exhilarating, not hoping for anything at all because you already have everything that is necessary to live decently, to live as a mature human being. And you will have a spirit of truth. And listen, when you have the spirit of truth, you cannot possibly have a spirit of fear. Have you ever gone home and sat down with paper and pencil and made a list of all the things that scare you? Try it sometime when you have a lot of time. Because you'll have a long list. And then when you're all through, come back an hour later and double it. And then come back a third time, because all the time you're walking around, you suddenly think, oh, that's another one I didn't know about. And you go and add that. Now, you know what a brick is, don't you? Every one of those little words on a piece of paper is a brick on your back. Unfortunately, for a sincere human being, you don't have to take the bricks off, one brick a year. So after 5 years, you just remove 5 bricks. They can go crashing. If you will stop listening to your idiotic self. Now try to get out of that. You'll never succeed. What would be an honest self-description for you to give yourself? How would you describe yourself if I was to ask you? Already you're a little worried, aren't you? Because you know already from what you've heard here now. You've heard and understood that you can't lie anymore. You can't lie here. You do, you're going to get found out. I just said something astonishingly beautiful. I just said, you'll get found out. Doesn't that excite you? No, from your expressions it doesn't. Listen to this. Here's a key thought. You take this home with you. If you're already home, write it down and look at it every day. Only someone who can see through you can save you. Let's try that again. Only a human being who understands you, who sees your fakery, can tell you what to do and how to do it in order for you to no longer suffer from being you. Well, you can't do it. You can't save yourself. And one reason you can't is because you think there's no need to rescue yourself. You think you're okay. Oh, the shocks that you were in for. Shocks that'll knock all the egotism out of your mind. Shocks that'll knock all the vanity and all the pretenses. And along with the pretenses will knock out all the burdens. Let's take one of them. Take the burden of dependency. How many people do you suppose you're depending on to make yourself feel good? Who is it? Spouse, children, parents, friends? How many objects are you depending on to make you feel good? How about the drink? You know, the liquor? You're depending on that to make you feel good. The cigarette. The new car. The excitement of